Golf's no football, is it? As skilled as it is, I'd rather watch Sunday League or my kids' primary school team play more than I would the PGA Tour. Triband know that golf isn't for everyone, but there's still something alluring about playing it on a console. Take Everybody's Golf, for example. I spent hundreds of hours with that, not because I enjoy the sport so much, but because there's something rather cathartic about the slow pace and peaceful courses. What the Golf is a golf game, but it's also not a golf game. What it is a puzzler that makes you laugh, keeps you feeling challenged, and throws tons of cool references at you that you can't help but love. You never stop putting and swinging, but what you're actually putting and swinging with changes a lot. The controls are as simple as they come: aim and swing. Even outside of the levels, you're hitting the golf ball around the weird laboratory that takes you from one course to the next. What makes What the Golf so unique is the different ways it allows you to play. Sometimes you're driving a car, and others you're throwing yourself down the green. The ball may become a box, wine bottle, spaceship, or a blob of slime, and with each one the mechanics change. To get from the putting green to the actual hole, you may be required to aim in the direction you want your bicycle to go, and then power up and swing to choose how fast you want it to go. Sometimes the courses have obstacles to overcome, such as exploding fuel drums, security cameras, and pesky children, and with each one you must do your best to avoid them to get in the hole. Most of them aren't overly challenging, but you may find the odd course becomes an Achilles heel. There are tons of levels, each taking on a particular theme, and while a lot of levels feature normal golfing mechanics, some of them are completely ridiculous. You'll be a cowboy standing from a distance to hit the flag, a runner carrying a torch, or a horse racing down the course. The Nintendo Switch's motion controls are even utilised, as some holes require you to play in handheld, opting for a first-person approach. They are stupid, but in the best way possible. If you're willing to enjoy the silliness, then What the Golf will give you a damn good time. Triband has not only thought long and hard about the design of each level, they've spent a considerable amount of time looking back through the history of video games and wondering how they could incorporate weird mechanics into their own game. Perhaps the best courses in What the Golf are the ones that take you by surprise, feeding you courses based on games such as Super Mario Bros., Portal, and Metal Gear Solid. One set of holes uses the mechanics seen in Superhot, sharing the same aesthetics as Superhot Team's unique shooter. You'll use a portal gun, race through a course as a Flappy Bird, and even play a level of Guitar Hero. It's fan service you never expect, and even when you've completed these holes, a small amount of text pops up providing you with a chuckle or two. There are tons of courses in What the Golf, and although it can be finished in a few hours, there's more than enough reason to go back and play through it. Each course has 2 additional challenges. One will see you hitting par on each one, and the other earns you a crown. These can be completely different to the original course, giving you loads more content. You can earn trophies for collecting so many crowns, and while they aren't vastly difficult, they flesh out the overall game. Along with the main story of What the Golf, there are other modes you can enjoy both alone and with friends. Local multiplayer and an impossible challenge provide you with more golf, but not golf, to enjoy. There's so much to love about What the Golf that it keeps you hooked, and I have played through almost all of the courses at least twice. It's a physics puzzler that continually surprises and entertains while pushing to keep you playing. This is a loving tribute to the game of golf without actually being about golf. The physics work wonderfully, and the courses are so diverse and entertaining. Despite there being a few duds in the rough and some being a tad frustrating, you'll get a lot of enjoyment from it. It's packed with humour, tight gameplay, and more courses for you to shake or throw your stick at. What the Golf is a cracking indie game made by developers who may not know anything about golf. However, they make up for it in every other department. Hi, Adam from GodIsAGeek.com here. Hope you enjoyed Chris's review of What the Golf. It's now out on Switch, and I played it before via Apple Arcade and fell in love with it so much that I was talking about it in our Game of the Year discussions last year. If you enjoyed this review, you can hit the subscribe button, which will really be helpful to us, but the bell button and maybe a comment would be even better. Hey, a thumbs up if you liked it that much. We really appreciate it, and we'd love to know what you think of this game in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for your view, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.